This movie may have just restored my faith in Marvel and its future. Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan, and this is Honorable Media. Today we're going to be talking about and reviewing the movie Thunderbolts with a asterisk. Oh my goodness, finally a good Marvel movie. I feel like it's been a while since I actually saw a good Marvel movie. It was way better than Brave New World. Going into watching it, I actually had some hopes. I had high hopes because I've been hearing reviews of people, who got sneak peeks and stuff, like the critics and stuff, rating it quite highly and it coming out with good reviews. And I was like, yes, because Brave New World didn't get that. So I'm like, this may actually be good. Being a group movie, usually it's important to have a setup, because when you just pull in characters, it's so many characters to focus on, you don't have time to really learn them all. I mean, we've seen Bucky, the Winter Soldier, since Captain America in like multiple films, all because he's basically been there since the beginning of the MCU. And then we've seen the Red Guardian before in the Black Widow movie. We've seen John Walker in the Captain America or Winter Soldier, Falcon Winter Soldier show, whatever the heck that's called. I'm losing my mind right now. And then we saw Elena in Black Widow as well. And like, the story actually made sense on how they came together. Where, they're all dark histories, gray lines, anti-heroes, all hired out because that's the only work they can find now. And none of them really seen as heroes. Just someone who goes on a mission. And they all get the same mission, come together and fight each other, and then have to end up working together to get out of there. And then here comes Bob. Oh, I love Bob. All the characters were very well written. Elena led the film and it was done very well. She led it very well. And the Red Guardian brought some comedic relief and also some emotional moments, especially with that conversation with Elena at the end. And then Bob, or the Sentry, or the Void, was also very well written, in his relationship with Elena. And John Walker, maybe one of my favorite one of the best written characters. His story makes sense, why he crashed, then his villain arc, and then his anti-hero, and where he got to, why he is now. He's just very well written. You can be an annoying, arrogant character if that's how you're supposed to be. And he is, and he plays that well, and he fills that perfectly. And is written very well. I mean, the car scene was great when Bucky showed up. And gosh, why is everybody good looking in this movie? I mean, Bucky, John Walker, bro. Even Bob. Ah, man. Yeah, I enjoyed the fighting in this movie. It was less CGI, less powers, right? And more just raw fist to fist. To me, it's reminiscent of Winter Soldier. Captain America Winter Soldier type fight scenes. Where it's just raw power, great choreography, and just action-packed. Okay, that was cringe. Shut up, you freaking idiot. And, hello, the Sentry. I was like, yo, this dude reminds me of Red Clip, or that clip from Homelander, where it's, I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better.
I don't make mistakes. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
That's what he reminded me of as the Sentry. Oh my gosh. The Void was so cool. Where it just sends people in the void, and he's got like the mind abilities, kind of like Wanda did in Age of Ultron, where she was able to give people those visions. It was similar to that, where it was like brought back their darkest memories, and it's basically what he was going through, right? The void was, he was stuck in the void too, and now he, at the end of the movie, he got out of the void. Because Elena, and just basically a group hug and therapy, took out the most powerful villain we've seen yet. Now, I'm not actually claiming that, but it was one of the most powerful characters when fully unleashed. And then, of course, at the end, he's like, "No, I'm not using my powers." So I'm wondering if he'll ever, I feel like we will see him use his abilities or be able to control it. He'll be OD. Overpowered. I wish we knew a little bit more, or the backstory for him made a little bit more sense. They did change it from the comics. In the comics, he was a junkie both in the movie and the comics. But in the comics, he was traveling around Asia and just came across a serum that was like the super soldier serum. And in this one, he started, join the program. But I think the Void is something a little different. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really honestly know that much of the comics. I want to say it was like attached to him or something. So he got the abilities, but it was obviously it didn't work on anyone else. So there was something special with him, and I think like the Void attached it to him. In that, I just wish the ending was a little better. It was just a little weird, in my opinion, how they ended the ending. Yeah, how they ended the movie. Because like the first 3/4 of the movie were really good, like really good, but the last little bit just didn't hit as hard. It wasn't bad. They didn't absolutely bomb it, but it was not on par with the rest of the movie. The very ending, the end credit scene, actually felt like a Marvel credit scene, where it was setting up the next movie and actually had an impact. It feels like recently they have not been really meaning anything. Alright, time for the final rating. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I would honestly go up to an 8.5 or even a 9 if the ending was just slightly better. This is, in Phase 4, this is definitely one of the better Marvel movies. I would say at least top 4, where it's this movie, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man, and Guardians of the Galaxy 4. I might put Guardians of the Galaxy 4 above, and then argue the other 3. Yes, we got a good Marvel movie. Well-written characters, great dialogue, great bantering. It was funny. It was emotional. The backstory was there. It made sense. The story made sense in the presence. Not over CGI. Great fight scenes. This felt like a Marvel movie, and I am so glad. It restored my faith in Marvel and for its future, making me have hope.